Hi everyone, so in this video I will be covering about the interview process and the interview questions that you can expect in your interview. Maybe you are preparing for your interview or maybe you want to understand the interview process. So I have created few questions list on my phone which I will be reading out. Like I had a few conversation with my colleagues and try to understand. I have curated few bunch of questions that they have got during the interview and so that the all these questions help you to be prepared. Also these questions will be like the idea, like what you can expect. There's no such thing like there is a 100% guarantee that you will get these questions, but most of the questions are always around these type of topic which I have understood. So I hope this helps. So let's get started. First of all, I will be covering about the interview process. So how the hierarchy of IPG works. So if you want to get hired, there are two ways. First is like you either reach out to the third party or the third party people will reach out to you, or the direct HR itself. So in my case and few other colleagues case, what happens, like they had a reach out to the people who are interested and who want to are looking for new opportunities. Same with like other colleagues, but in few cases if you are very much active on LinkedIn, you will see there every day there is a post of hiring. So if you get connected with them, I'm sure you will see a post and you can get hired. Apart from that, if you don't want to get into the HR, there is always option of referral, which really works. If you are a woman, there are higher chances that you will get hired, because to manage the ratio uh, in the company, in my experience, the ratio of a woman is very low, so they always force to get women hired, and you get more hiring bonus if you have referred a woman employee. So this was the process. If you want referral or any help, please reach out to me in your comment and mention your email ID, or maybe share your resume so that I can refer you if there are any opening and if I can do anything in my hand. So let's get started with the process. So there is before the interview, there is no screening test. So usually what happens is, if you have experience in joining any other agency, you see that there is a screening test or English test that happen before any interview. For example, for Dentsu, you need to clear the English virtual test, which you need to score 85% at least, then only you get converted. So there is no such test in this company. There's a small interview happens over a call to understand your profile, if you align with the company or not, and after that there is an interview process starts. So uh, first HR will reach out to that selected person and they will have short introduction about you, about your profile, and they will ask you few questions and few introduction about your profile and your experience. So best tip is to always read your JD, because that actually help you to understand what type of person, what type of experience you come with. Apart from that, they will ask you multiple and 100 times throughout the process if you are okay in relocating to Pune, and if you are okay to work with night shifts. There is no negotiation with these two. They will ask you throughout the hiring process and repeatedly, like 100 times, because I don't know उनके साथ धोखा हुआ है क्या, but they ask the same question 100 times. Maybe करा होगा लोगों ने. So before if your first round, if you that the call is clear, they actually schedule an interview, because in that call they actually try to understand your vocabulary and your English and your understanding for the company and everything. If everything seems good, they schedule first round of interview, which is uh, mostly a technical round. They ask you about your core area. For example, if I come from a social and search background, so they ask me about the campaign management, optimization tools, and the platforms that I have used and worked on, or analytical skills. And depending on your role, it could be media reconciliation, uh, it could be media planning. They will ask you the same questions. Uh, then comes the second round, so which is again a technical, but there is also a mix of functional and the behavioral question that they ask, like things like how you handle the deadlines, how you follow the SLAs, what about the coordination and the team management, and your client situation and everything. What how you have handle client. If you are at managerial level, they will ask you mostly about the people and the people management questions, right? In some cases, they also discuss about the specific campaigns that you have worked on, or maybe the case study, anything like that. So in the second round, in which is mostly HR, once the second round is covered, sorry, there is a third step, which is HR round and other discussion. Once your first level of interview is done, second level of interview is done, then there is a HR round. So there is no interview type HR round. Basically, they will send you a mail and tell you that you have cleared your rounds, and they will ask you few information like your Aadhaar card, PAN card, and few documentation. Once they have received everything and they have verified themselves, they will uh, call you for salary negotiations. So in this call, they will do the HR, and you will do the salary negotiation based on the last paycheck. And if you are coming from a different city, you also get a relocation bonus as well. So there is a salary that you receive, then there is a NSA if you are hired for night shift, and then there is a relocation bonus that you receive after you have joined. Okay, so these are the things. There is no joining bonus or any other type of bonus that you will receive. If you are from Pune itself, there is no additional bonus that they are going to provide you. So this is the basic process that happen. And during your salary negotiation, HR will also confirm like what will be your joining date. According to their batches, they will help you decide the date, and you need to join the company on that date only, and you need to be in the office anyhow on the selected date. Okay, so that's how it works. So lastly, now I will move forward to the questions. So during the first round of interview, which was technical questions, it was, so let's start with the questions that you can expect. They asked me about like what was my work experience. That's the basic question. I think everyone gets to know about your work experience. Like walk me through your CV, your resume, and your daily responsibility, how your day looks like basically. What are the tools and the platform that I've worked on, and what type of reportings I have worked on in my past experience. What industries and clients that I've worked on. For example, I have knowledge of pharmacy. I have mostly major experience in working in the pharma industry and the pharma clients. So I can say that few people have understanding of automobiles or maybe any other types. So you can mention that. Maybe that shows like you have knowledge and understanding of your core clients. What is the monthly budget that I have handled? What was your media budget? And also, if you had authority to use that budget, or maybe to do the planning with that budget. Apart from that, how you plan the campaign, how you do the optimization, how you do the campaign setup. Uh, what challenges I have faced during the campaign delivery and how I have fixed them. These are the general questions and experience based questions they ask me. Apart from, they also ask me some few company related questions like what I have understanding about the IPG Media Brands, why I want to join IPG only, uh, what do I like working in this industry, and how do I stay updated with the latest digital trends and the platform updates that happens. After that, they also asked me about the platform knowledge, which included Meta and Google. It could be depending on the knowledge and the platform that you have used. They asked me about what all platforms I have worked on. So I told them what are the major platforms that I have experience with and what are my favorite platforms. So also tell me about the Meta Ads Manager. How do you set up pixel? How do you create audience? How do you understand the audience overlap, and any few questions like this. Since I had more paid social experience, so these were the questions around on Meta. You can get similar questions for Google as well. What is frequency? How it affects the performance? How do you optimize campaigns on Meta? What is attribution level? This is a very important question. Please note it. What is the attribution level and how it affects how it works? Have you ever set attribution settings or any attribution model in your campaigns? Apart from that, they also ask me the difference between the all types of audiences. Also, like the best practices for Meta to get best results. After that, since I had the very basic understanding of Google Ads, so they asked me only basic level questions for Google's, which were like, have you worked on Google Ads? If I have not, so have you? Do you have understanding how it works? Like what are match types in Google Ads? What are the difference between all these match type like phrase match and broad match? What is quality score? How it affects? How do we measure the success in search campaign? So these were the search questions. Then they also asked me a few formula based questions like what are the formulas and how do I calculate it? Like formula for CTR, CPM, ROAS, CPN, difference between these type of KPIs, and these were the questions for the formulas. Lastly, they also asked me few case study types questions like what was the best campaign in my experience that I've worked on, and I shared the case study. This is also very important questions. Please note it. Like in the most 99% of interviews, you will get to hear this question like what was your best performing interview and how you have helped the client to achieve good results in this campaign. What was your strategy? Uh, how your input helped the client to achieve the results, what was the exact ROAS, what was the exact CPC, and the traffic, like what was whatever the objective of the campaign, you need to know the exact numbers. And because you might expect follow-up questions on everything and about your research and everything that you have worked on that campaign. Then there were few questions around reporting as well. Like they asked me like if I have understanding of advanced Excel like VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP formulas, and like what type of reportings like pivot table, and what type of different reportings I have understanding for. Like I have understanding for PCAs, monthly, bi-weekly, weekly, and other types of reports. So I told them about these. And so these were the understanding and all the questions that I have created from my colleagues' feedback and my own understanding. I hope all this interview question helps you. And if you have any other doubt or question that you want me to create a video for, please comment down your query or any questions. I will try to my best to cover that in next video. Soon I will be working and creating new um, video on the any other company which could be which I have experience in. And if you want me to create a video for any other particular company, please let me know. I have given hundreds of interviews in mostly all the top level agencies, which includes um, uh, I will not say the name, but please let me know in the comment section. I hope I can help you and help you to achieve your goals and interview and everything. Bye. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.